Hey, I'm Ted Newman. I'm the studio creative director at N-Space, and this is Muatsu for the Wii. Well, for the Wii version, it was really designed from the ground up for the Wii, so it's not in any way, shape, or form a downscale from the 360 or the PS3. So basically, we follow the same story beats as the parent product, but basically all the levels are done from scratch. A lot of the objectives are brand new, and we really focused a lot on the controls and trying to do things for the Wii that are really just make sense. That they're not gimmicky, they're not motions that you just feel like you're waggling for no reason at all. And that was our main focus. The roster, we have 26 playable characters, and 3 of those are unique to the Wii. It's Blade, Psylocke, and Cyclops. You know, what we tried to do was, one of the things we did was overhaul the menus completely. So basically everything is pointer based, and if you want to do things like change your hero stats, for example, you don't have to sit there and wait for like the other person to do their thing before you get your turn. Basically, if you're playing 4-player local, you pull up the menu, everyone has their own quadrant of the screen, they're all changing stats on the fly. And as far as gameplay goes, here's a moment right here where Hulk's commandeered this turret, and basically it just turns into a moment where you're aiming a cursor around on the screen and you're shooting down these turrets and then strafing these soldiers that are rushing your teammates down below. So we do things like that. We have like a hacking mini game where you have to it's kind of like an operation in motion thing where you have to keep your cursor centered in this path that's always moving, and there's like little power-ups to pick up. So we really tried to play with the Wii and have a lot of fun with it. There is not online. It's all local based. So we really just tried to focus on just the living room family experience of just people jump in and jump out of gameplay and just, have fun together. The storyline as far as the Secret War and the Civil War is all the same. So you still get to the point in Act 2 where you have to choose the pro-registration or anti-registration side, and then everything kind of resolves itself, and, well, I won't give any spoilers.
What about this We Friends brag message?
Oh, brag is one of the features we're really proud of. That kind of started from way back when the Wii first got released, and we had a little competition, myself and Tim Schwalk, the producer for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, where we would take pictures of our bowling scores and then pull out the card and stick it in the Wii, and then use the Wii mail to send, to kind of brag about our bowling scores and challenge the other guy to do better. So when we started this project, we basically said, well, how do we kind of automate that and just make it easy for the player and get the same kind of feel? So basically at the end of a level, you get scored with like a letter grade and a bunch of stats on how well you did. And then if you click on the brag button, you can basically send that to any of your Wii friends as a mail. And it's basically a way of challenging them and saying, hey, beat this.
And so as far as content goes, this basically has everything that the other versions do, yeah?
Yeah, it has a full roster of characters. I think our character roster changes a little bit from theirs. It's got fusion is obviously the main focus of the game. We've got, like I said before, the pointer-based mini games are unique to us, and some of the locations are a bit different. As we were developing it simultaneously as Vicarious Visions, but there were times where we had to go down a different path. But ultimately, it's really its own experience. So if you just have a Wii, we'll absolutely buy this. If you have all the consoles, buy them all. So this will be available on September 15th.